part of our offices here, we're just like editing a program. We shoot like TV content.
Yeah.
So we're shooting two. One is a drama series, and then we're also shooting a reality TV show. So yeah.
Hold up. I need to know, and the fan on TV would love to know. From the bling
Okay.
bling, from the glamour, the lights, the action, the women, you also spare time to do professional work on or as a side hustle, or it's just a video shoot?
Yeah, man. No. I have my own media production company, so we do a lot of stuff for TV. We kind of like just do everything media oriented. We do media buying basically, and also yeah, we shoot TV adverts. We do radio adverts. Yeah, pretty much put together an entire package for you. If you run any institution, we go out there, solicit for funds for you to whatever project you want to work on, media related, we do that for you.
How long have you been doing this, bro?
I've been doing it for quite a while, actually. We started it, I think it was about 2010, somewhere there. But then we kind of like just went in full throat to about 2 years ago.
Yeah. A lot of artists
so we do a lot of
chilling and of course sleeping, waking up late to show up and turn up. What inspired your business mindset?
Well, one thing I know for a fact is that music is seasonal, you know. Anyone that's been around in the music industry for a very long time will tell you that music is really seasonal. You could have a hit song today and next year you don't have a hit song, but you're still recording, you know, and still putting out content because the audience is like that. We're always seemingly interested to new stuff and new material. So you need to be content the fact that anything can happen at any time, and you have a life, you've got a career, you've got a family that you need to look out for. So it's very important for you to remember that whatever opportunities God grants you to possess in life, you need to be able to utilize that and, you know, maximize your opportunities, as well as get to know who's who in the industry. That way it kind of like just helps you have a cushion where you can fall back on in case things don't go your way. But it's also important for you to just follow your heart and your desire. Anything that really makes you happy, go ahead and do it. So for me, I feel content when I'm pretty much doing anything media related. We shoot music videos for other artists here. We write concepts and that sort of thing, you know. So we do a lot of things, and for me, that's what makes me happy. And on top of that, I still get to do my music.
That's really dope because, you know, society has perceived artists as people that are not goal oriented, they're not focused, they're lousy, they love chills. But when you come up and give us that different perception and direction, then it's all love and respect on yourself. So let's talk about you as an artist, as a celebrity, going out to look for clientele or business. Did people take you serious at the beginning, or they were, no, this guy is a joker?
So the thing is that because I spent 10 years on radio as a radio presenter, and I feel like, that pretty much like helped me in a way, because it built a lot of confidence around the stuff that I was doing. In the beginning, of course, people were quite skeptical, like, okay, you know, can you do this? I remember when we just put together our video production unit, and I reached out to a number of artists here in Zambia, and I said, listen, I'm willing to shoot music videos for you for free if you work with us. And a lot of people refused. They're like, we've never seen anything that you've shot, anything that you've done. I said, okay, cool, no problem.
They didn't believe
and then I
in
understood
the dream.
because no, they did not. No, they did not. And for them, it was almost about, most of my videos, I was shooting them out of the country, either in South Africa, or I'd come there to Uganda, or I'd been in Tanzania. But then when they started seeing the works that we're doing, now we have a lot of people coming forth and saying, listen, we want you to shoot music videos for us and that sort of thing. And I feel like now it has helped us a great deal because they have seen the works and they want to be a part and parcel of whatever it is that we're doing. And life is like that, you know. Sometimes people will doubt you, but it's important for you not to lose hope. And for you to just stay grounded and focused and say, listen, this is what I love to do, and I'm going to improve at it, as well as just continue improving as a person, because in life you need to improve in everything you do.
Yeah, man. I'm really inspired and touched. I wish my brothers can really tap into the wisdom you're sharing and the game you're dropping right now. Anyway, let's talk about the music scene, because I realize you're a very intelligent businessman. I won't handle for the business aspect. let's come into music. Let's come into art. What do you think of the music landscape right now, Africa-wide, worldwide? How do you see it as an artist? And what do you think we need to adapt or adjust or fix if we are to, you know, compete internationally?
Well, first and foremost, I believe that Africa right now is at a point where it's either we do it right or we'll miss this opportunity.
Yeah.
And I want to commend all the artists across the continent who are really doing the most to try and export our music to the rest of the world. And at times, jealousy will somewhat engulf all of us.
Yeah.
Without realizing that we need to learn from what our friends are doing and say, okay, what is it that they're doing right that I can also get to do?
Yeah, man.
And quite all right, West Africa is basically like leading the path. And I feel it is something that we kind of like, you know, we need to understand and say, okay, cool. They have something that they're doing right, which is unique. So therefore, at some point, people are going to say, okay, we've heard about Nigeria, we've heard about Uganda, or we've heard about Ghana. What other countries can we, you know, look at? And that's where other countries now need to ensure that. Exactly. And that is the reason why I say that it is important for us to continue making quality music, music that is just going to be explosive in other regions given an opportunity.
Yeah,
so we should not miss this chance now, because the whole world is looking at Africa and saying, wow, you know, the sounds that are coming out from this continent are amazing. So let's not also lose our identity by trying to sound like American artists per se. But it is important for us.
That's major key, by the way. Identity is very, very, very vital.
You know. Very, very, very important. So I think we're on the right path. We are heading the right direction. We have talented artists on the continent. That much I know for a fact. Name any country, I know we can pick out 5 artists that are capable of receiving any Grammy Award or MTV Award or BET Award. Each country has got artists like that. But what we now need to do is just try and push the envelope a little.
All right, let's look at you.
We are in the front well when people are talking about Africa.
Yeah. I was going to my next question. I want to look at you as an artist. What factors do you consider before jumping on a collaboration with any artist? I've seen you work with Bini Ganta, our very own, representing for Gantok City. I've seen you work with Harmonize. You have a brand new project, My Baby. I've seen you work with a couple of artists Africa-wide. And it keeps me asking myself, I've not seen so many Zambian artists move like you are moving. Are they not inspired? And if so, how can we, what piece of advice can you give our artists? They think music collaboration is about doing with any kind of artist. What factors do you consider, and how best can artists tap into maybe your movement, and they could benefit and get the limelight like you have?
Yeah, true. Well, the numbers game right now is something that has become quite important. People want to see your Spotify numbers, they want to see your Apple Music numbers, and they want to see your views on YouTube. So I want to believe that whenever one is working on a collaboration, you need to either look at the margin with regards to streaming numbers, also popularity of the artist on the ground. So at times you have artists whose numbers, for example, on social media aren't so good, but on the ground they are amazingly known by the masses. But then you go on social media, you find maybe they're not so active. And we do have artists like that, even here in Zambia, where locally the artist is well known, but then you find that they're not known outside the borders of Mother Zambia. So I always want to look at it as a way in which one must be able to collaborate the two and say, okay, cool, I want to tap into someone's numbers as well, but streaming numbers, but also I want to tap into their audience. I'll give you a very interesting example. Let's say today I worked on a song with Sheba, for example. And I have a couple of people here who might know Sheba. But then in Uganda, she's well known. But then maybe here in Zambia, she isn't that well known. So if I work on a song with her, for example, it simply means it is my role as an artist here to ensure that I'm marketing her in a manner in which she will do the same thing. It's just unfortunate that at times certain collaborations are one-sided. You find that at times one artist will want to work on a song with you because they just want to benefit in their own right, but they don't look at the other artists, music career and the likes. What we do with Team Roberto, and we've been doing this all along.
Yeah.
If you work with Roberto, we are guaranteed that we're going to get that artist that we're featured with radio interviews, TV interviews, newspaper articles, because it is my right and my role to ensure that
to make sure the project is all over.
Exactly. So I don't know if maybe other artists for example, in Uganda have been trying to reach out to other artists, but I feel like we have put ourselves in a position where it is easy for one to see what we are doing and how we do it. And I think that's what makes it also easy for us to collaborate with other artists because of what we do in return, where we actually help the artists market their music here so that they also have an audience in our country.
Interesting words coming in from my brother Roberto. Somebody might say, is this really an artist, man? You're speaking facts like a music executive. What's up, eh? Are you trying to build some record label? You want to be the next Don Jazzy, eh? So much
I run a record label here, bro.
Okay, let's talk about music business and the internet. Do you think internet has I am one of those people that believes internet has contributed to the I don't know how I can call it, mediocrity. We've had a lot of funny artists because of internet. They can access, they can easily get viral, and this has shut down the opportunity or platform for the talented artists, like you said, that might not be active on social media. What do you have to say about it? And then after that, I would also want you to take us through the goods and benefits of internet to you as Roberto. What can you recommend about internet that you have, seen or gained?
Yeah, well, it's interesting how a lot of songs these days are becoming popular because of social media. One particular platform I would say is TikTok. Like you can just do some crazy dance. I could be dancing on top of my fridge and everybody starts saying, oh, that's a new challenge, and they pick it up. You know what I mean? There are all sorts of I would say bubblegum songs that have become very popular across the world because of social media. And that's why I was saying earlier, if you remember, I said music is seasonal. Today you might have a hit song and you'll not have a hit song in the next 2-3 years. So what do you do in between? You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And so those that are wise are using the internet wisely, using it for so many other reasons other than just trying to promote a hit song. Once you become a popular figure online, I think it is very important for you to say, okay, what else can I now do to ensure that I keep tapping into the audience that is going to keep looking at what I'm doing and say, wow, this is worthwhile. So of course, you will find people who don't really have so much to offer on the internet, but then they are making money.
They're trending.
So it's a business at the end of the day. Exactly. It's a business at the end of the day. We also do the same thing here, where even on our Facebook pages, we run adverts. We do all sorts of things. And it's important for you to build a career out of your own career. And I always say that when you're an artist, your artistic nature itself is a brand. You need to look at it the same way you look at any other brand, any soda, any food, any fast food. They still market themselves. Even you as an artist, you need to remember to market yourself. So now I'm going to the second question. We use social media in the best way possible because we understand that any institution that we want to work with will look at the brand confidence that we have, like how much authority do we have, how much can we convince people to believe in anything that we say. Thank you. So even everything that we do is very strategic. We just don't want to post anything, anyone, anyhow, because we have a brand to protect. And I feel like the internet nowadays has also made it very easy for us to engage and interact with people from all across the world. So we try to, as much as possible, to use it the best way without harming anything that is brand oriented, because we have a brand to protect.
Yeah, man. Still speaking to Roberto, Mr. Amarura. But let's talk about Amarura, by the way. I want to take you back. You're too serious in business and marketing, and you are confusing the fans and the viewers. Let's talk about Amarura. How did you feel when that song became a global anthem? And of course, let's talk about your first gig of that song. Do you still remember how much you bagged on your first gig? And if you do, please remind me what you bought in that money.
My first gig. I think my first gig out of Amarula was in Rwanda. I think that was in May or June or 2015.
Yeah.
That's when I think I had my first show out of the country because of Amarula. And then thereafter, I think I went to Tanzania, and then I came to Uganda, then I went to the UK, went to South Africa, I went to Cyprus, I went to Finland, I went to Sweden. I've been in the industry for a long time, to be honest with you. The first single I ever released, my own single, was in 2007.
Yeah.
And then in 2008, I released Swag Meter with Tonics. I think 2008,
Alan Tonics,
2009,
that's our brother. Actually, right now as we speak, he's having an exclusive listening party of his album. I don't know why you're not even on that album.
Nice. I know, right? Hey, man, this brother is crazy. I'm gonna call him.
For real, you better do.
But yeah, so I would say that Amarula opened the doors for me to be honest with you. It is still like one of our biggest songs.
Yeah.
Still number one when it comes to our streams and everything else. Then African Woman comes in at number 2. So we have really had an amazing run because of Amarula. We still get shows across the world because of Amarula. Yeah. It's almost like in a different country, that's when they're getting to know about the song.
Did
I'm
always
Amarula
excited. As a drink brand reach out and give you some endorsements, or they were just cheering from a distance?
No, we actually did have a couple of meetings with them. And we were trying to work on a deal. Yeah. So, however, along the way, once we agreed on everything, the money was really good, extremely good. The offer was really good. They just had one issue with the song. Yeah. The part that says "gives me hangover."
They don't want to affiliate their product with hangover. Business guys, man. Yeah.
No. They didn't want that line. So by the time that we were having discussions, it was, I think, about 6, 7, 8 months after the song was already out, and it was like a big song. So they said, okay, can you remove the line "gives me hangover"? So we're like, wait, what? How do we remove the song? And they're like, listen, you need to remove that line and send the song again to radio stations and TV stations.
That means
we actually went back in studio. Yeah, doing it fresh. So I recorded the song again, and then I removed the "gives me hangover" part, and we sent it to them, and they said, okay, now you need to make sure that this version is the one that everybody's playing across the world. I was like, wait, man, that's a lot of work,
You're like, bruv, let me chill this
tried it. Man, it was crazy. We tried it, and it didn't work, and then so the whole thing didn't work,
I wanted, before we even go any further, still on that particular talk of Amarula and your song, do you think artists need to be strategic when creating music? Because now an example like you did Amarula and these brands were on board. Do you think somehow, somewhere, artists need to move strategically, targeting those endorsements? And if yes, what should they do?
Yes, definitely. I'm one person who I always say treat music as a business, because the very same people that we, make this music for, they want to see their favorite artists succeed. They want to see what they're doing. Yeah. If today I'm going to post that I've bought a brand new Lamborghini, do you know the people that are going to be excited? Are the people that support me. They're going to be like, Roberto's brought a Lamborghini, ABCD. So it's important for us to also inspire people that listen to our music. Yeah. And as an artist, you need to be thinking business. Every time you release a song, you think, okay, who can I, submit this song to? We have certain songs that we have created and we have submitted, for example, telecommunications companies, and they use the songs
before you even release them,
cell phones or stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's dope, bro.
I think it's a good idea to try and see how you can, maximize your audience as well as your business platform by reaching out to certain corporate institutions and tell them, look, this is what I've done. I have a song. This is how far I feel the song is going to go. Can we work together? You can use it, for your adverts, ABCD. So I think it's always a good idea to, think in those lines.
Appreciate Roberto. I love your intellectual, approach to every question I bring on your table. But of course, let's jump into what we are here to do. Let's talk about my baby. How was the working process?
Yeah.
How was the vibe with Harmonize? Did you even jump to TZ? How is that guy doing? I've seen him put on skirts lately. What is he up to?
Oh man, and Harmonize is he's a good brother. You know, we had lots of fun in Tanzania. I was there with Eddie Kenzo.
Yeah,
because we were attending. Yeah, you know, so it was really just an amazing period to be there. And a lot of people here have been asking to say, Roberto, when are you working on a song with Harmonize? So
and of course we need one with Eddie Kenzo.
Everybody was really excited. There's a song that I sent to Eddie Kenzo. He listened to it, he loved it. So we were actually supposed to shoot a music video in Tanzania.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still gonna get back with him and see what we can do. I'm hoping to come.
I'll be on his neck. I'll remind him of that Roberto song. I asked him why he's not, he has an upcoming festival. You need to pull up and show love. It's happening in November. That's our brother. I would love to see Africa united for one cause: music.
Yeah, definitely. Eddie Kenzo is someone I've known for a very long time. I think the time that he put out Maria, was it City Alos?
City Alos, that's 2014.
I think, I was still on radio, and he had sent me that song, and I was playing it here whilst I was on radio. So I've known him for a very, very long time. I think he's an amazing artist. You know, I wish him all the best.
Yeah,
I love his music. I also have a song with John Black.
John Black, Kasada. That's a ginger boy, man. That boy is hard, yeah? When are you dropping that one, bro?
Yeah, so we're supposed to be shooting. We're supposed to shoot the video within the next month, and I'm hoping that we can put it out before December.
We can't wait to have you in Uganda,
I've got a song with John Black, so yeah, you should look out for it. Yeah, man, I can't wait to come out there and, mingle with my people, good friends, good family. It's always love when I come out there.
My DJ says you're always around. He's always seeing you.
I live behind his house, man.
Let's break it down for your fans. What should they expect as you close this up? And of course, your final remarks. I would love to appreciate you for sparing that precious time, and of course, dropping some games for the young ones who want to be superstars but don't know what it takes, or maybe they already have what it takes but they don't know how to move. So wrap it up in 1, 2, 3 minutes. And of course, before we do that, first give us an acapella, man. Today you are like a professor. What's up?
Man, because I'm dressed in a jacket and a shirt, man. Please don't be deceived. I'm still an artist, you know. We're just out here to try and get some paper. We're out here to make some money, you know, so we can give you amazing videos. But to my people out there in Uganda, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for supporting Roberto. Always appreciate it. Please ensure that you check me out on Instagram as Roberto Zambia, Facebook Roberto Zambia, and YouTube Roberto Zambia. All right? So anyways, please stay blessed. But here's a cappella for you. Which one did you want me to sing for you?
Amarura, and of course my baby, the latest one.
Okay, we're gonna start with Amarula.
Sure.
As per usual, you know, man. Come on, man. You gotta know. This is the super star that you're talking about. Nobody slow you down. Let somebody go crazy. Let somebody go crazy. Things we do, just you and I. Things we say, just you and I. Make the people say you and I don't come from earth, no. And then we switch to my baby.
Yeah, man.
Would you be my baby? Hey, would you be my baby? Would you be my baby? Hey, would you be my baby? You know, the chorus is very simple. It's just like the same word. I just keep repeating it. Would you be my baby? So when you hear it, would you be my baby? Would you be my baby? Just like that, man.
Roberto, we have to let you go, but of course it's peace and love any day, every time. STV's family, we say select for fun. You need to let Zambian artists know that they have a station that's going to show love instantly when they show us love there, yeah? Keep creating, be blessed,
man.
Brother.
Appreciate it. No doubt, man. Definitely looking forward to another interview with you guys soon, but thank you so much for having me on your show. We're gonna link up soon, man.
Respect and stay blessed, brother. All right, producer, that is that is our brother Roberto, representing from Zambia. Music is a society. Music is a community.
It's a family.
Nakugamba, I don't know why these people network a lot and artists here don't do a lot in Zambia. Yeah. So we need to pick a leaf or two. Ladies and gentlemen, katugende mu video yo musajja. This is my baby Harmonize alongside Roberto. 100 degrees to the world, undisputed. Vampita Bade Smosh Mula aka Mr. Vibes alongside the president of other DJs. We better than most. Remember that. Select for fun. We're there.
I spent 10 years on radio as a radio presenter, and
wow.
I feel like that pretty much like helped me in a way, because it built a lot of confidence around the stuff that I was doing. In the beginning, of course, people were quite skeptical, like, okay, you know, can you do this? I remember when we just put together our video production unit, and I reached out to a number of artists here in Zambia, and I said, listen, I'm willing to shoot music videos for you for free if you work with us. And a lot of people refused. They're like, we've never seen anything that you've shot, anything that you've done. I said, okay, cool, no problem.
They didn't
believe
and then
I understood
the dream.
Because no, they did not. No, they did not. And for them, it was almost about, most of my videos, I was shooting them out of the country, either in South Africa, or I'd come there to Uganda, or I'd been in Tanzania. But then when they started seeing the works that we're doing, now we have a lot of people coming forth and saying, listen, we want you to shoot music videos for us and that sort of thing. And I feel like now it has helped us a great deal, because they have seen the works and they want to be a part and parcel of whatever it is that we're doing. And one of our biggest songs, you know, still number one when it comes to our streams and everything else. Then African Woman comes in at number 2. So we have really had an amazing run because of Amarula. We still get shows across the world because of Amarula. You know, it's almost like in a different country, that's when they're getting to know about the song.
Did Amarula as a drink brand reach out and give you some endorsements, or they were just cheering from a distance?
No, we actually did. We actually did have a couple of meetings with them, and we were trying to work on a deal. So, however, along the